What's up guys, Phil here with Trail Lovers. I know a lot of you had 2023 goals of learning how to do a wheelie, and maybe that New Year's resolution got pushed over to 2024. And I just want to give you a couple of tips today on how to master the wheelie. And these are the tips that really took my wheelie game to the next level, and I want to share them with you. All right, so the first tip I want to give you is actually kind of the most tricky one, and it has to do with timing and foot placement. So all of you guys ride with a dominant foot. And today we're going to call that the power foot. The power foot is what drives the front wheel off the ground. For me, I ride left foot forward. My power foot is going to be my right foot. So when I do a wheelie, that power foot is going to apply pressure to bring the front wheel up. So a lot of people get stuck here, and I'll show you why. Okay. So when I was learning how to do a wheelie in the driveway, basically I had my power foot right here and I was ratcheting and I was trying to drive the front wheel up from this position right here, just like that. So the problem with that technique is I don't have any momentum when I start my wheelie, and usually my balance was off a little bit because it's one motion to get up. So here's my tip for you today. When I do a wheelie, I start with my power foot in the back and my lead foot in the front. So there's a weight shift that happens here. As my lead foot goes down, my body weight comes forward. Then as my power foot goes down, my body weight goes back. All right, here's what that looks like real time. I have my left foot forward, pedal stroke down, body weight, boom. So why do we do this? Basically, with the timing aspect of that, it helps you in two different ways. One, my weight shift is actually going to make it way easier to get the front of the bike up. And secondly, it's going to increase our momentum. Remember when we were trying to do the ratchet with our power foot in the front? Basically, we're at a standstill and we're trying to get the bike up from not moving at all. The more momentum we have, the better our balance is. So that lead stroke is actually going to increase our momentum, and then the power stroke is going to get the front of the bike up. All right, again from the other side. So lead foot in front. The drive side, lead foot. All right, tip number 2. By this point in your wheelie journey, we all know that that rear brake is your safety net and it's going to save us from going too far back. But the tip that probably changed the game for me was learning that if I ride the brake the entire time I'm doing a wheelie, and I'm talking about actual brake pad contact, just barely, but there's a little bit of force at all times from the brake while I'm doing a wheelie, then that helps me control it so much because I have two opposing forces. My pedaling force is going to generate this motion, and my braking force is going to generate this motion. So this epic battle is happening between your pedals and your brakes, and it's easier to control if they're both engaged at the same time. So as I ride the rear brake and I do my wheelie, it's a little bit harder to do a wheelie, but it's easier to control. So with those two opposing forces, the braking and the pedaling, obviously if my front end starts to fall a little bit, I'm going to pedal harder. Conversely, if I start to loop out towards the back, I can apply a little bit more rear brake, but I'm constantly using both of those opposing forces, and it's very much easy to control your balance point that way. Those are the tips that really helped me. Hopefully they help you. Let us know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. Look us up if you come to Sedona and you want to ride bikes. Again, traillovers.com, and we'd love to ride with you.